in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful. I bear witness that Allah appeared in the personage of Master Fraud Muhammad. I also continue to bear witness that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is chosen by Allah to serve as his messenger. And I also continue to bear witness that the most honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is chosen amongst them two men to raise the black man and black woman's consciousness to divine consciousness that will lead us back to God. And to be more abroad, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is a reminder to the world. I greet you in the language of peace, of Assalamu Alaikum, which only means peace belongs to you. Peace be unto you. Who is the original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. Who is that original man? When that question was asked, who is the original man? The answer was precise in distinguishing who the original man is. It says the original man is the Asiatic black man. Stop right there. Who is he speaking about? Who is God speaking about? He's speaking about us, the black man here in the wilderness of North America and abroad. Who is the original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. So what is that saying about us? That's saying that we are the authors of life. We are the inheritance of this earth, given to us by God himself. We are the makers, the owners, the cream. We are the best. We are the best part of the planet Earth, the black man. We are. No matter how the enemy projects us, promotes us, advertise us on television, in their news, and word of mouth. We are the original black man. We are the first creation created by God. So we are the original copy of a human being. And that's just facts. We are that original copy who produces 14, 16 shades of color. Yes, sir, we produce all different colors. And that's facts. So who is the author of life? Us. Who is the inheritance of this earth? Us. So that means that we must also get the riches from the earth that belongs to us. Poverty has no color, nor does success. Who is that original man? When I look at my brother, he's an original copy from Allah. When I look at my sister, she is an original copy from Allah that produces original copies of human beings. Original human beings. Allahu Akbar. Allah is indeed the greatest. We are the origin of life. And if we wasn't the origin of life, and if the enemy who studies high-level science, high-level medicine, high-level biology, high-level chemistry, whenever you study the black man, it will lead you back to its original state. It will lead you back to God. So when he studies us, it makes him more envious of us. Because in reality, we are blessed beyond our circumstances. We are blessed beyond our comprehension. Because it's one thing about this black skin. It's one thing about my blackness. It will live forever. And that's a fact. And I'm going to tell you this. I don't care how many atomic bombs, how many nuclear plants the enemy got, how many smart, intelligent nuclear plants he got. I don't care what type of nuclear plants he got. He can never destroy the original man from the face of this earth. It's mathematically impossible. Can he kill a lot of us through his water, through his food, through us killing each other, from him killing us? Can he exterminate a lot of us? Yes. But can he kill us all? Absolutely not. It's mathematically impossible to destroy the black man. Mathematically impossible. You can't do it. I don't care how much you try. I don't care how many of us you kill. You can never destroy the original copy of civilization, which is the black man and the black woman. And the only reason that we function the way we function today is because you took the knowledge of who we are as citizens of this earth. You took what we have that will give us the ability to function as a civilized human being. Allahu Akbar. Allah is the greatest. Because whatever you took, Allah came himself to give it back to us in the person, Allah in the person of Master Fraud Muhammad. He came to restore what was lost. He came to find what was lost and to restore what was missing. And that is the knowledge of who we are as human beings. Every human being must have his true history, because his true history sparks of interest in him to stay connected to his God, his culture, his religion, his people. That gives him the inspiration to love and admire himself and his people. And the only way that you has gotten us to act the way we act today is because the black man and black woman is not acting in their true expression of themselves. So therefore, a wicked deceiver comes in and manipulate the ignorance of our people. So you find our people killing each other. You find our people robbing each other. You find our people doing some of the most horrendous things that's possible to a human being and doing it to ourselves. You know why? Because we don't have the knowledge of who we are. And when you don't have the knowledge of who you are, you don't see value in yourself. You don't have the proper love in yourself. So therefore, you will kill your brother immediately. You will kill him over something so minute that you would be like, man, he killed him over that. Yes, because he don't have the proper data of who he is as an original black man, as an owner, as a maker. He don't understand that he's the cream of the planet Earth. He don't understand that he's the God. He don't understand that he's the God of the universe. We are that. That's not no spook. That's real. That's real. And also the enemy keep lies. What he do? He castigate your name before you even get there. He make you look like an enemy before you even get to where you going. So therefore, he castigates your name and castigates your character before you even make friends with people. So therefore, when you come around, you looking like you are a slickster or an enemy or somebody that's not wanted or not respected. Because the first thing the enemy does is destroy your communication. And how you destroy your communication is through castigating your character. So therefore, our people look at us with suspicion. Our people look at us with distrust. Where does that come from? It comes from the enemy. Because the enemy knows exactly how to foster and administer division. He's the master of division. The enemy keep us distracted to keep control of us. He has the man, he flips the man into feminine postures. He flipped the woman into a masculine posture. Now, when you put them two men together, the man feminine and the woman masculine, that's two negatives. That's two negatives that will never spark the interest of a balanced life. And when a man turns to another man or a woman turns to another man, this is the way the enemy controls the narrative. The narrative of a strong black man and black woman. He tried to make it seem like for a man to make it in this world, you will make it easier by being feminine. See, when a man is feminine, he's no threat to the enemy. And he's no threat to helping raise the consciousness of his people. Exactly the same way for a woman that loves on her own. They're no threat, but they are accepted amongst the enemy's world, because in that world, you speaking his language. You know, it's interesting, because when I look at the black man, I look at God. I went DoorDash. I'm not going to call the restaurant where I went to, but I went to this restaurant, And literally, from the manager on down, they were gay. They were homosexuals. I said, damn, this is interesting. And the more you go into these restaurants, you see this is not by choice. This is by an active, wicked design. The enemy strips the black man of his masculinity and gives him a better option in this world, being feminine, being a homosexual. But when you do that, you try to destroy the image of a strong black man and portray that image of that homosexual as the image of a black man. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The original man is a man. The original man is an owner. The original man is a God. The original man is the God of the universe. God don't make homosexuals. He don't make us to love on our own. He don't make the woman to love on her own. That is an abomination to God. And I'm not trying to condemn a homosexual. I'm not trying to make you feel bad about yourself. That's not my intention. But what I'm saying is this: never allow the weakness in you. Never allow no one to take only what God has given you. God has given us the penmanship. He has given us the ability and the power to be men. And also has given the woman, and only the woman, the penmanship, the power to be a woman. Only she can produce life. That's a law by God that neither one of us can ever break. The way you came in this world is the way it was designed for you to come into this world. It ain't no such thing as a child born in this world gay. Absolutely not. What happened is that child seen some things that that child wasn't supposed to see, or got into some things what that child wasn't supposed to get into, and it aroused a sick curiosity in an opposite sex. That child was getting into things that child was not supposed to get into. That's why when you're dealing with your child, it's good for you to watch what that child is looking at on the cell phone. Because the cell phone has a reach that can reach certain things that goes into your child's mind that should never be there in the development of that child as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and up. But from 1 through 6 is the molding process. So we have to be careful what the children look at through them cell phones. Because by them being born in the time of technology, you can get a 2- and 3-year-old that know how to work an iPhone better than me. The enemy controls a child through games, through cell phone. Let a teenager lose their cell phone and watch how they act. They can't even function without their cell phone. They can't even function without their phone. Because that phone has become a need and has become a God besides God. Who is the original man. The original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth. God of the universe. Allahu Akbar. Allah gave that to us. Blessed us with dominion over the heavens and the earth, over the seas. Gave us dominion. The black man is a product and a creation of God. He is the instrument of war. He is the instrument of love. He is the instrument of unity. He is the father of civilization. And no matter how the enemy makes us look, even in our worstest stage, you can go in Philadelphia and go on Jamaica Ave. You can go in the area where all them drug addicts is walking like zombies and see the worstest black man that you can possibly see. And guess what? When the enemy look at him, no matter how you have destroyed that man, he is still your God. And he's still, even in his worstest state, is better than you. Even in his worstest state, he can produce all shades of color. Who is that original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. So no matter how of a deplorable state we may be in, we are still better than you. I don't care how ignorant our people is, they are still better than you. And the only way that you beat us in the race of life is because you keep certain opportunities hid from us, where we can't run the same race of life as you. That's why when you see a distant runner, that's why when you see a sprint runner, and you look at the Olympics, and everybody is given that same opportunity, who win? The black man. Who win? The black woman, when you give us access to equal opportunity. Even when you don't, we still win. Serena and Venus were the best tennis players that we know of. And how they started off in Compton, in the park. They didn't have the type of training in the beginning that the elite white children had. They didn't have that. But what they had was the will to win, the will to learn, and the will to be the best. And even though over those hurdles, over those struggles, we still rose. They still rose. The black woman still rose. Our race, she still rose to the eminence of success, to the excellence of success. And my question is, could you have done that like them? We know how to compromise. We know how to adjust. We know how to make something out of nothing. Can you? What happened to us in slavery, could you have survived that? Because we did. We survived that Holocaust. And my question is, could you have survived that? We are the best on this planet Earth. We are. We, the black man and black woman. And I'm not saying this to put no other race down. That's not my agenda. But we know who we are in spite of how you make us look. We know. We know. And we rise. We are rising every single day. The world is becoming more conscious. The world is becoming more aware. And that's the working of God. Because God must and will fulfill his promise. What did he say? That the tail will one day be the head. And us in Islam in the West will shine light back to the East. We are the chosen. I don't care what a scholar say. I don't care what a miseducated Negro say. We are the chosen and will rise to that position in time. And we do rise to that position in time. We have overcame some of the hurdles in life that will make us conscious to never allow us to go back there. Because one day this civilization will be in a museum. And some of our children's children will look at that and be like, that's how they used to live? Yes. That's when you fall away from God. That is his chastisement. So when we go all the way back and we come all the way back up to God consciousness, we will not fall from that state of divine consciousness again. Because even though we live in this lineage is history that will never ever be forgotten. Because the black man has fallen to a point where we have become savage and is living a beast life. So when we come out of that savagery and go back into the spirit, shedding off the dross of this wicked world and expressing the divine world that's in our minds of God, and we all do that, we have reached heaven. And I guarantee you this, we will not fall again from that state of divine expression, because we have history that will educate us on the chastisement from falling. Because all of this is really the chastisement of us falling from a high state of divinity from God. But when Allah came back to us in the person of Master Fraud Muhammad, he came back to restore us the lineage of who we really are, and that's God's. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. So it's a blessing for us to be actually born and see the transition. We are born in the time of the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan. Our mothers was born in the time of the most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Do you know it's a blessing to be born in this time? It's like a person who was blessed for a person to be born in the time of Jesus, Noah, Moses, Lot, Aaron, Peter. It's a blessing to be born in them times. We blessed to be born in the time of Farrakhan, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Farrakhan. We are born, we are blessed to be born in that time. We can actually say, I seen him. I seen him. I heard him. I was living in the time of him. That's why my brothers say, man, I was in the time of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad when we were to Savior's Day. I be like, man, that's a blessing to be in the time of the messenger. Man, we blessed. We born in the time of the transition of this world, but actually is around the divine spirits that's bringing this transition into existence. It's a new book that will come down. And Minister Farrakhan will be in it. And that's facts. I don't write history. I don't have nothing to do with that, but I know it's a new book that's coming down. And it's going to be, Minister Farrakhan is definitely going to be in that book. Minister Farrakhan is the divine essence of Allah. Allah love him. The messenger love him. We love him. Allahu Akbar. Who is the original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. We are that cream that will rise to the top. And I leave with this. We are the best product on this planet. And that's a fact. We are the chosen. We are the warriors for Allah. Who is the original man? The original man is you, black man and black woman. You are the original, the origin of Allah's mind. You are Allah's first creation. We are. That's a blessing. We are the original software, the original copies of a human being that's created by God. We wasn't manufactured. We were created by God. Who is that original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. And I don't say this and try to make any other race or anybody feel a certain type of way. But my race is the best. And we have been treated the worst. We have been handled situations the worst. We have been killed in the worst ways. The envy goes deeper than you. The envy goes all the way back to your origin. Because one thing about the enemy, he knows exactly who we are. Some of us just don't know who we are. So we don't understand where the envy is coming from. But a wise man, see, the nation, we are wise. We know exactly where the envy comes from. You know where it comes from? And I'm going to leave with this. Who is the original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. Allahu Akbar. your brother, Kabir Legend Muhammad. Peace.